pretty slow. Could have done better, but smooth. Trying to keep that form tight, and I don't think I would go any more than that. I'll probably push out 220 for a single. Is it worth it? Probably not. Probably back off, do some 180s for maybe 2s and 3s, and then call it there. No accessories for me today. I'm getting pretty drained from just that after first day back into actual training and lifting pretty heavy. So yeah. Got my little fucking canteen with me, and yeah, not much else to say on that. Maybe I'll tell some stories from Kapuka so you guys get some insight on how it's like to be in the Australian Army. Put that as a segment, and if you guys enjoy that shit, I might give a bit more in terms of what it's like. I won't give any details, but for anyone who has questions, hit me up, and yeah, I'll get back to you. Driving to the gym, second session back, and I'm full of energy. I've taken pre-workout just 10 minutes ago, and it's already kicking in. I'm feeling fucking fresh. I'm feeling fucking good, but under by 4 kilos and untrained. So we'll see how deadlifts go again today. And yeah, second session. I took a day break, so hopefully I can put up some solid numbers today. And going to talk about my past month, the month of February of 2020. If you guys don't know already, I'm in the military now, I guess I can say that, and I did my basic training, yeah, which is for the reserve part of the army. So I'm not a full-time member. Call us truckers, whatever you want. Still army. And the process of getting into the army is going to Kapuka, which is a place in Wagga Wagga, Australia, New South Wales, where you are transformed from a civilian into an Australian soldier. And you learn so much within these 5 weeks that you can't even fucking remember anything. Or you can remember it, you just can't remember when you fucking learned it, because it's compressed in a way where you're fucking doing something every second of the day. And you know, even the instructors complain about how fucking cramped it is, because props to the recruit instructors for the work that they put in, because their energy is what makes which is what drives people, you know. Because if we just came in as civvies and they didn't deliver a standard, then someone telling you, fuck, hey mate, put on your shirt properly, rather than fucking shouting it at you and, you know, explaining the purpose of the details of what you were doing, you know. Not only that, they would fucking go home to their families or their houses middle of the night after we've been put to sleep, and wake up early, get dressed, drive into work, and then fucking put in that effort. Yeah, so props to them, and the degree of accuracy that they work to in order to train us to be safe and operate at a level that, you know, which might in turn be put side by side with their mates, you know. So it's a fucking high task. So I have respect for a lot of the instructors out there. And you're probably wondering what's the process like, and like fucking Full Metal Jacket and shit. Maybe not to that extreme, but it is intense. It will test you mentally if you're not fit physically. But there's always a bit of both. Like they say fucking there's being fit and then there's being army fit, right? And I think army fit is when your fitness is kind of taken away from you, and then you're tested. Obviously being fit prior will assist a lot, but when you're truly tested is when you're fatigued, when your resources are kind of taken away from you. Like there's no supplementation taken in Kapuka. You're at your own vices, your own mechanisms to function, you know, and you're given the same as everybody else. The best way to describe, what was the hardest part of Kapuka? For me, hardest part would have been probably missing home, and I think that goes for everyone, because it's easy to say, oh yeah, fuck up, I wouldn't miss home, you know. I thought I wouldn't miss home, but when you're getting drilled 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. at night, sometimes later, like straight, you know, you have to be on point at all times. It starts to wear down on you when it's back to back to back every single fucking day, which is what war is like. It's an intense job. It requires controlled aggression, and we had that on one of our shirts, funnily enough, and it was reiterated over and over again. One of our shirts being Barbell Crew shirts, and yeah, like I feel like I've been exposed to elements of controlled aggression through my lifting. So I've practiced, you know, being aggressive when needed and applying that, which helped me in, you know, some of the more difficult parts for me. So I didn't run a lot, but I did okay with running. And pack marching, I didn't do pack march as much, but you know, it was easy to keep up because when I needed to switch on, I knew how to switch on. So the physical aspect and the mental aspect that tied in with the physicality wasn't a problem. It was just the outside, the mundane mentality or mundane psychology behind it, where fuck, I'm deprived of this, I'm deprived of that. Sometimes you only got 15 minutes of phone time a week. So if you fucking love your fucking Twitter, your Facebook and your Instagram, say goodbye to that if you're joining the army. Well, initially anyways. Yeah, that's taken away from you. It's a privilege to have your fucking phone. And preparing for that, you can't. Stop using your phone, whatever. When it's taken away from you, I guess that can help, but why would you? I didn't find it too difficult. I did get in trouble once though for not locking my locker because they called phone time around the start where they started handing out CPIs, which are disciplinary forms where if you get too many you get charged. And yeah, like it was stated that, well, this is another thing about the military. Military comes fucking first over everything, right? Especially if you're on operations. So here's the issue with what I did. I'm a fucking human being, right? I make mistakes, and I completely understand where I went wrong here. And the explanation that was given is this: when you're on operations and you let your emotions get ahead of you. So when they let me grab my phone to use it for 15 minutes, you have to take it downstairs, but you can't leave the building with your locker unlocked. So yeah, they called phones. I grabbed the phone, fucking forgot my locker because it's been fucking 5 days since I've used my fucking phone. And I want to call fucking my girlfriend, parents, whatever. And you got blasted for it, you know? And when you're on operations and you're distracted by your emotions and you don't focus on the mission and you forget something, like locking mission sensitive equipment away, guess what? The enemy gets to your base, they infiltrate you, they steal that equipment, they use it against you, people get hurt, your mates get hurt, people can die, and that's the message. Yeah. So you learn that making sure that you pay attention to the details, you're disciplined, so that you remember those details. And, you know, don't fuck up. And you will fuck up. That's the fucking point of being there, because you're being reprogrammed. And because I'm out now in the real world, or the fucking civilian world, you start to realize what you used to do and what you were fucking programmed to do in the military, and how you've changed as a person. So there's growth there. Although the experience was painful in some ways, you look back and you're like, fuck, that was actually a good learning experience. And not only that, you learn about mateship and teamwork, because a lot of the tasks that you do day to day, like making your bed and, you know, fucking fire a move, or getting to a place. I can't even fucking think about anything right now, but the point is that you make a lot of good friends in the military because you fucking need them, yeah? You need these people to succeed, and guess what? They need you, so you need to be fucking reliable. And I tell you what, I know one of my corporals from Kapuka's probably watching this, and when I make mistakes, they fucking hurt, you know? Not because I'm getting fucking slapped a fucking piece of paper for it, or getting yelled at for it. It's because I understand that if I made a mistake like that on actual operations or on a mission, I might get someone hurt. And if I let myself get distracted like that, what fucking good am I? Like, same with anyone who makes stupid mistakes, you know what I mean? If you add a degree of like detail to what you do and look over things with a fucking microscope, sweep everything that you do twice, you'll realize that, you know, you do miss things, and doing that will ensure that you make less mistakes, because you will make mistakes, but if you make less mistakes or smaller mistakes, you're better off than the guy who fucking forgets the fucking grenade launcher at base, and now fucking there's a machine gunner, there's a machine gun pit ahead, and you're asked to fucking take the machine gun pit out, and you fucking forgot your grenade launcher at fucking base. Guess what? Someone's gonna fucking die or get shot, and it's on you. Yeah.